And then I will...
Golly, you're the best!
Le French chef believes in our Lord Love. Law of time with you. And he'll never leave.
Well, apparently I will leave, so there you go. That shows how that relationship works. It mustn't be that then. It must be something else that I'm looking for. What is that? Oh, why is there a wolf spider here? I didn't know there was a bloody wolf spider here. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. There's two of them.
I don't feel so good.
I'm gonna need more than antlion armor to deal with that. Ow. Alright, don't miss. God, that was... I swear to God. How is that off cooldown already? And let's release him into the wild. Up there. No one's really up there. Oh my God. There's just a dude with a bloody flamethrower and machine guns now. You know, that's normal in this universe, apparently. I think we've gone past the point of Necrosmith, and now we're just building robots to murder people with. The other guy's already left, though, basically. He's all the way out there. I got him! I did it, chat! That was on the hardest difficulty. I'm a master baiter when it comes to cocks. Wait, hold on. Now, hold on now. I'm not afraid of no ghost. I'm afraid of the ghost. Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm afraid. Go away. Nah, I'm out. See you later. Bye-bye. No, 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 no. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm literally gonna die. I'm gonna die. Into the water. Into the water. Into the water. Prick. So anyway, I ain't afraid of no ghost. Ah well. Tis what it is. Here, forgive me. I shan't. I shall not. So, that you sent peg leg people against pirates? I sent peg leg people and vegetables. Thank you very much. I sent the guy with a brain injury and another guy with a peg leg. And... oh, I don't think anyone else has peg legs, thankfully. So that's about it. Alright, let's get Thomas up and running, shall we? Alright, so, grand plan. Here we go. We're gonna start. Not no. That no. That's not it. These alpacas keep getting pregnant all the time as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi.
Hello there.
Hello. Hello, Tio. Hi, Heckler. Hello and welcome to Valheim. It's Friday, or at least I hope it is. Yep, it is. Otherwise, I got my dates mixed up. My days mixed up. How is everyone? How are you all doing? Start of the end of the week. Time for some Valheim-like maneuvers. Oh, got lots of building to do. I'm excited. Wow, man finally appears. Where? Show me. Also, Heckler, this may alarm you, but Tio's in the bar and you're not. Probably because you sent the message before this scene started. But that's not the point. Doing great with no bad weather. Ah, we've got the opposite. We've had floods. Not specifically where I am, but like 20 minutes up the road. Specifically, a great road that's by the ocean. It's all like flooded out. They've had to like close it up and everything. It's pretty bad. Summer, everyone. Summer in Australia, apparently. Ridiculous. All of you are dead.
Asshole!
Hey, dumbass, how you doing? All of you are dead to me. Oh, I'm back. Okay, does that mean we're not dead to you anymore? Because you're back in the bar? Well, oh well, it was good. It was good while it lasted. Hey to you. Dumbass, I think I already said hello, but how are ya? Welcome in. Hope you've been good. You can hear the gentle rain pissing down in Valheim. Not IRL. It's the Valheim. Because the game still makes noise when you're tabbed out of it. Although, is it actually if I'm tabbed out? Yeah, no, I can't make it stop. It won't stop. It's fine. Rain never hurt anyone. Little rain never hurt anybody. Yeah, but a lot can kill you. Man, that's a blast from the past. I remember that movie. Doing great. Good to hear. Good to hear. I have had a day that exists. My daughter, whom I love dearly, decided to wake me up at 5:30, at 6, and then at 6:30, and then I had to wake up at 7:30. So that was really fun for someone who already doesn't sleep very well, and probably didn't get to actual sleep until like 2. So you love to see that. Finally did KO Perico and GTA Online solo. It did not go well. What's KO Perico? I haven't done GTA Online for a hot minute. We did like a scavenger hunt type thing on a it was like an anniversary stream like 2 years ago maybe. We had like a couple people and we all had to find certain things and get points, and the person who had the most points won. That was pretty fun. There was only like 2 or 3 people that were there, but it was good fun. But we haven't done that again since. She's just helping you prep for your sleep stream subathon. Not allowed to sleep. Chat wakes you up every hour, on the hour. On the half hour, actually. Oh, please no. I'm honestly amazed that I didn't get a migraine. That might be jinxing it, but I haven't had one yet. I was so close to the end, and then I looked in the corner and saw a body has been found. KO Perico is the island heist. Wait, is it one of those mandatory stealth BS missions? Where if you get spotted at all, like if anything gets seen, then you just like fail the mission and have to restart. Those and like tailing missions are like the worst missions in video games. You can strongly suggest that I do stealth, but if I am forced to do stealth, otherwise the mission is over, I don't want to play it. Because It's still stealth if nobody's alive to tell the tale. Can't get a migraine if you stay migrained. Just 24-hour migraine all the time. What could go wrong with that? That sounds like I'd rather die, actually. Against the drug lord Juan Strickler, if you remember names. Juan Strickler. I don't remember. Tio, hold on. Wait, just everyone brace yourselves for this one. Tio, I don't remember that Juan. That was worth the build-up, wasn't it? Stealth isn't mandatory, but is preferred. There's literally an option that just blows the doors off the compound with a bomb. Do you get, like, less score or something if you are detected? Because that would be really annoying if you're, like, trying to do it all stealthy the whole time. You get all the way in, and then right at the end, somebody sees you. That would suck. I think it could have used more build-up. Much like my town, which we're going to do now.
Never judge a book by its cover, unless the cover says that the only way to successfully enjoy the contents within its pages is to judge it, in which case, run away. A talking book can only mean bad things.
Yeah, if your book's talking to you, it's time to go. Get out of there. It's actually, we're not, I made it seem...
Asshole!
Hey! I made it seem like we were about to switch over to the game. That's actually, that was a red herring. I think that's how you use that term, sure. I'm okay for there to be required stealth in a game, but if you require for me to do stealth and follow an NPC who takes 10 minutes to take a step, then die, the two combined is just like actual death. No, I hate required stealth. It's why I don't play stealth games. Hitman is like, that's the reason I love Hitman so much. Because it's like, you can do stealth, probably be easier, but if you want to kill the whole town, I'm not going to stop you. I'll make it hard, but I won't stop you. That is like the pinnacle of stealth games. It's not really stealth games. It's illegal to play a game during the first 45 minutes of stream. Excuse me, in the first 15 minutes of stream. This is a Justin stream, not a Jason stream. Wrong Jay, but I'll forgive you. Not really. You do fail the elite challenge if you're detected, but that's only 100k and you miss out on it if you do it in under 15 minutes anyway. If you don't do it in under 15 minutes anyway, usual take is about 1 million to 1.5 million. Okay, so it's like 10 on the low end of 10%. If you're going to be like blitzing it, so You don't like stealth games? It sounds like you played Skyrim very wrong. Did you see my Skyrim playthrough? Were you here at the time that I did that? My actual proper Skyrim playthrough? Let's just say we didn't know the bounty numbers went up that high. I can't remember where it was. I had like a bounty in every single town, but there was like one place specifically where it was like, it was definitely in like the hundreds of thousands or something ridiculous. It was a good time. I hear you're only allowed to play Stealth Archer in Skyrim. Well, I think I played Clarence with a big hammer, killing all the guards and the natives and the chickens. I think that's what I played. And then we did our, like, kind of psychopath run. Yeah, that's right. That wasn't the psychopath run. No, we did our, like, modded one where we had dragons spawning everywhere and like the chaos playthrough where doors would go to random places. Although I think we had to tweak that at one stage because otherwise we couldn't finish the run. But we had like weapons changing all the time. We had dragons spawning inside buildings and killing barkeepers and stuff like that. It had all sorts of chaos going on. That was a time to be alive. Sneaking around the island is easy because you can just use a guard disguise and you can use their line of sight. Not for that long because if you take too long in their vision, you're spotted. Man, that almost sounds more like Hitman to me than GTA because I haven't played GTA in so long. I don't even know how it works. My friend borrowed my Steam account to play Skyrim. What, they didn't have their own copy? Come on, there's like 20 of them. It's been re-released like 100 times. And he doesn't have his own version. Tisk tisk. In the compound, because those guards can see through disguises, but not more than 5 meters in front of them. Right, so you just stay 6 meters away from them. Next day he rings me up and goes, where do I get a mod that lets me kill the kids? It took him 1 day to want to murder them. Yeah. Yep, standard. They are bloody annoying. Checks out. A man of culture, I see. This was in the year Skyrim was released. Ah, so it hadn't had 1,000 re-releases yet. I'll forgive that mistake then. This one time. A lot of GTA heists have an option to just disguise as a guard. Just walk in. Just walk in, take it and leave. Easy peasy. Skyrim clip in the Discord. Is it the dragon inside the inn clip? That's like the best clip. Which is why he rang me up. People still did that then. Oh yeah, that must have been like in the 1500s or something when people still had rotary phones. Oh, it is a dragon clip. Okay, look, we'll do this one clip and then we have to start the gameplay. Otherwise, how will I edit? Right, let's get this teed up. Close that bad boy down. Get that there. Oh, we have to be able to pause the music. I probably should have like a button that does this all manually, not manually, automatically, but it's a little difficult to set up. I don't know if I can like have it set up automatically. I've never looked into it. Alright, I'll go to that side so past Isaac over there can take up that side. Alright, let's go. Ready? Full volume. You're up there somewhere. I can't see him at all. Can hear him. Are we supposed to be going? Oh well, I guess I should be able to see him now. I can't look around, unfortunately. Thomas, I'm here. The worst part is we never found him. Okay. Oh, and we're in the river. It's a shame that we never saw him. He was right there. We could hear him. He was right there, and he just didn't show up. Very upsetting. Is the music gonna play? Oh no, it's doing that, isn't it? You piece. There we go. Now we're good. There we go. Thank you for that clip. that was definitely the chaos playthrough. That was a good time. My Twitch. Stop it. My throat. My Twitch is either glitching or your stream is lagging because it kept cutting and lagging. Could not say. Unfortunately. Hopefully it was your end. I don't know. You know, all I'm going to be doing is looking for signs of aging in this side by side. Hey, how dare you? I'm already 1,000 years old. I don't age. After that, I don't know if that's true. What the hell? His twin brother appeared? You've never seen my twin brother? James. All that for James. Gee, that wasn't worth it, was it? There, were you happy with that build-up, Heckler? That was worse than the last one. Hey, Rubberducks, how you doing? I'm unsure if you just have a better camera now or your face was smoother at the time. That seemed to be playing at like 480p or something. Like, we're only playing generally at 720p because, no, it's like 836p or something like that because of affiliate reasons. But that did seem like really kind of bitty, which was weird. That's why it would have seemed smoother. It's his evil twin, JustWrightGaming. Excuse me. No, it's James. Jack Black? No. James. He's stoned. He forgot that his brother's name is Jeeve, not James. No, I'm Jiv. There's no Jeeve. It's James. Just James. James for short. James, but James for short. He used to refer to his evil twin as Justin, and now that's just his official name. I don't know what you mean. I am Justin. Maybe there was a switcheroo that happened at some stage and you guys never understood, never realized. Turns out I am Justin. I've always been Justin, except for when I wasn't Justin. That doesn't really, the story doesn't make sense anymore. Anyway, let's play the game, shall we? Let's get into it before the night's done. It's already 22 minutes into the stream. And I'm on the wrong side. No, am I? No, I'm not on the wrong side of the screen. No, this is normal. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Okay, here we are back in Valheim. We're currently in the lodge, which is not our current house. But what we do want to see, as we walk outside, is I've made a few little tweaks in between streams. First of all, I added a little bit of a thing here because these stairs kept getting kind of damaged. And then I turned off water damage, so it doesn't matter, but it still looks cooler. And then, you may notice that this looks mildly different. Because I may have gotten slightly carried away and built a whole bunch of layers of retaining walls with some roofs around. I still have to do roofs on this bottom layer. But I went a little bit overboard, and I did all of this. So now it looks even cooler, in my opinion. And my opinion is the only opinion. And I also dug the moat out substantially more. This part is a little bit buggered because for some reason down here there's like, under this part here, there's like rocks that like you can't remove. So I had to like try and dig around it to get the moat to still be deep enough. And I obviously never got around to finishing that. But, generally speaking, at least this half of the moat, over this side, well, it's probably like a quarter of the moat, is like as deep as it needs to be. And then I have to continue that around over this side to finish off the entire moat. It's way too shallow in a lot of parts, but we can fix that. All of the blueprints are there, we just need to finish it. I won't be doing that tonight because I don't just want to be shoveling dirt all stream, but we are prepared. And that's the important thing. So I'm thinking we'll probably, tonight I'll probably start working on either another building or two, or I might start building on the walls. Or I might start working on the walls at the top of the moat. But I have to figure out which I want to do first. I also need to repair my tools. So let's do that. I just arrived, so you owe me 10 minutes of pre-stream rambling. No, you owe me 10 minutes of pre-stream chatting in chat. You can watch back the VOD for the rest of it. That's how this works. for him. Let me explain that to you. How Valheim works is you can only dig so deep from where the original spot started. So that might have been the top of a mountain you dug down from. So the lowest valley is pretty high up. Yeah, I saw some sort of explanation about how that works when I was like trying to do it and kind of looking into why I couldn't do it. And essentially, there's nothing I can do about it, which is why I started digging around it. Because there was like no way around that from what I understood, so yeah, a bit annoying, but we did it in the end. Well, we did some of it. I'll have to finish it later. What? This ain't the dirt shoveling stream? No, that's next week. Don't want to be shoveling dirt all stream, amateur. Look, I'd be happy to shovel dirt all stream. But then what's the YouTube video gonna look like? It's just gonna be me getting filthy. You know what, maybe? No. No, we have building to do. Do I start with a wall? No, I feel like I need to build an actual structure. It's been a while since we built a structure. So we're gonna do that. Just gotta make sure I'm fed. It would also be nice for it to actually be daytime for once, so I might go have a sleep. Okay, chat, he wants 10 minutes of incoherent spam. That's what I said. That's the one. I'm gonna go have a nap while you do that. Wanna see James get filthy? Jiv did it already.
Sadly, I don't have anything. I only work with the less experienced guild members. You should go see Skriva in Breville from now on.
You saying I'm less experienced just because it was raining milk? That's actually kind of disrespectful, my dude. Alright, I'm gonna build something. Dirt chat. Let's do dirt chat. Oh, I also just realized I was going to do a shrine, but during the escapades that happened outside of stream, I had to fight a whole bunch of goblins, whatever those things are called. They're not goblins. I had to greybeards. I had to fight them, and I did this, and I knocked down the oak tree. So I am gonna have to get a new oak tree. That was the next thing that I was going to be working on, but it's not going to happen now. And I actually think I might have to do some chopping anyway, because I don't know that I have much wood. So we might just like go for a little hoo-ha through the forest. Get filthy, you peasant, and then do a hot tub stream. No, but you guys are supposed to be the peasants. I'm not supposed to toil under the midday sun. That's why I always work at night. Or something. That's my excuse anyway. Not because I'm terrible at timekeeping. I could go with some milk. Maybe I'll go make some. As long as it's not powdered. No powdered milk. Not in this PG Christian Valheim server. Hey, Spirit of Steel, how you doing? It's better to raise ground around edges as walls, as those can't be destroyed by mobs. Well, I will be... I am going to be making this way deeper, so that I don't have to worry about that. Because I want walls, aesthetically. I know that that's not going to be the fix for, like the moat. That doesn't work for the moat, but that's not for the moat, that's for aesthetics. The moat itself will be dug much deeper. As I showed off a few minutes ago on the other side, it's like 3 times as deep as this. I just haven't got around to actually finishing the entirety of the moat yet. Can you place torches all around your base to keep monsters from ambushing? I don't know if it works like that. It might. That will happen. When I get the walls up, they will have torches on them. But I'm not 100% sure. BRB, have to do something real quick. Gonna be back in 10 minutes or less. Better be less, otherwise I'll be disappointed. So if anyone sees an oak tree, don't tell me. I do need some like straws or something. I am low on food. Only got 2 of my food slots filled. And I do like having my slots filled. Alright. Speaking of being filled, I am filled to the brim. I'm filled to the brim with wood. Don't clip that now. Don't do it. I'm okay. How are you doing? Are you preparing for the second boss? Not really. I'm preparing to build my city. I'm not going to be actually doing the progression for a fair while. A lot of it's just going to be focused on the build. Partially because that's just what I want to do, and I want to just chill and build a cool thing. But also, I think like progression is kind of locked behind a lot of that stuff. And things get harder and more difficult when you like go through all those stages. And I don't want, until my moat is done, I don't want to like risk unlocking like more terrifying raids or something. I don't know if that would happen, but I don't want to risk it. I don't know how the types of trees in this game. I don't know the types of trees in this game, so good luck. Well, neither do I. I know some of them. Oh, actually, I think what I should be doing is I should be going to get core wood, because I have a feeling the wall around the outside, should probably be built out of core wood, which is going to be real expensive. So I should be getting that now. That doesn't sound as naughty as you think. Oh, you don't think it's naughty to be filled from both ends with wood? Okay, fair enough. I don't judge what you get up to on the weekends. I was covered in milk, a white liquid earlier, so I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Not gonna make it. Ow. My legs. Oh god, that really hurt. Can I have some mushroom? That would be something at least. Oh, I've just realized my axe is like pretty much broken, so it wouldn't really be a great idea to go out with this. Yeah, look how much deeper this part of the moat is. This should actually stop people getting in, including me. I haven't figured out how I'm supposed to allow myself to get back in yet. Because I can like kind of shimmy up the wall, but it's not a very efficient way to get up there. But if I build a bridge, then they'll probably just walk over it, so I don't want someone to tell me exactly what to do with that, because I feel like that would be take away from the fun of it. But I haven't like figured out what I'm gonna do yet. Alright, let's repair the axe. I wonder if there's a big audience for Jiv to be in a hot tub. I think the audience size for that is actually in the negative. I think people would probably like pay for me to not do that. So it could be a good idea. Fair enough, it's better to chill and enjoy the game at your own pace and let the progression happen naturally. It's actually best strategy to prepare you're doing the right thing. Okay, good to know. How am I supposed to get my cart across there? I've just realized. Maybe I can go up this way? I might have to build a little bridge across here, because otherwise I don't think I can get my cart there and back again. A Viking's Tale. I can't build anything here yet. Let's go with that. Now this is definitely going to get removed because this is just going to be a crappy little bridge to get across. I'll do some proper stuff when I actually get a chance to. Okay, we're almost there. Oh yeah, yep. I was just about to make note of the fact that this isn't Minecraft and I probably need to have supports on one side or another. And then that happened. Ah, but I need it to get... Because I can't really, like, attach it from this side. Because it just won't work. I guess I'll have to just put pillars below. I don't really want to do that, but I don't really have much of a choice either. You bastard! I was just about to put it there. There. That should work. Okay, hopefully that's enough to support it. Is that that's not supporting it at all. Why doesn't that support it? Oh, you gotta go, Rubber Ducks. Thanks for stopping by. My suggestion is to just get a fly hack and fly. No, we can't do that. That would be quite literally cheating. Come on. Ah, bastard. Bastard, stop! God, I had to like switch the modes. Okay, can you not do that? Now it's just falling immediately. A second ago it wasn't, but now it is. Oh, the forest is moving. Well, could the forest go back to sleep? This is the worst time. Come on. Who let you out of bed? Trying to build a bridge here. Get out of it! Oh my god, look how many there are. Right, get away from that bloody shaman. I hate the shamans. Ah, he got me. Okay. Got a hit on him. Nah, hit something else. Oh, I got a hit on him again, I think. Snipe, snipe. Oh, someone got in the way. Oh, did I get him? I think I actually got him. Ah! Yeah. Now it's much easier with the shaman dead. Shaman's a bitch. There's another one there, though. Another one spawned. Run! Ah! Okay, that was not the shaman. That was the shaman. Nah, someone got in the way there. Go away. The forest rests again. Go back to sleep. Nobody likes you anyway. Don't know where the shaman is right now. Did the shaman actually just yeet? Oh, you love the spin. You love to see it. Go on. Go on. Okay. They're buggered off. There's a guy over there. You're gonna attack my stuff? Oh, he just vanished. Okay. The forest truly does rest again. Thank God. Okay. Now let me catch up on chat. Damn, I missed the milking. Jib's already been milked. I mean, the milk redeem has already been claimed. Yeah, the milk redeem has also been claimed, yeah. But welcome, Sheepy. How you doing? Okay, it looks like that's actually working now, the supports. I don't know why the middle supports didn't do anything. But the end ones have worked. This... Oh. That is supported. I didn't think it was. There. I need a snack. That's fine. I've got some honey. Okay, we can now get the cart across the moat. Again, this will have to be completely changed eventually. But for now, just to allow me to get the cart across into the dark woods, into the Black Forest. Oh my God! But it's like I'm not rested anymore, so I'm gonna have to go get myself rested, and then I can finally come back out and try and chop down all the pine trees in the forest. Luckily, I don't actually have to go to sleep. I just have to stand in this room and be rested. I'm gonna suggest you just stare down from there. No, we have to flat. It's flat. All this effort to build a bridge, get over it, burn the bridge and cope. Build a bridge and get over it. I did. That's what I did. He's lucky he didn't finish building that bridge, else they might have just sent a troll to inhabit it instead. Well, it's completed now, so maybe we will get a troll under the bridge. Or maybe I am the troll under the bridge this whole time. I am a troll after all, so... Maybe if I just live under the bridge now. Maybe that'll be more... Maybe I'll get more comfort from living under a bridge because it's like my natural habitat. Maybe that's something. I left at 11:30 and come back at 11:41. I regret to inform you I was not back in less than 10 minutes. That's true. You did promise that you'll be back in 10 minutes or less. You did break your promise, so that does mean that you now have to pay me $30. I don't make the rules. That's just how it works. I don't want to get banned on Twitch, so if you could just pay up, that'd be nice. Thank you. Did you like my suggestion of putting the head there so you have like a roommate? Yeah, I didn't realize that it was gonna like talk to me. It just like talks through the walls. Stupid Ike there. Should kill him again. Nah, I can't be bothered. Let's pick up some raspberries. So that we have some snack. And then we continue to the dark woods. There's a bunch of trees here that I've already chopped. Now, I think these are fir trees, but I need pine trees. And get that core wood. And there's a lot of fir trees in the way. Okay, these are pine trees. Oh, I was just about to say I'm gonna disconnect my cart now, and then it disconnected itself, so perfect. There we go, pine tree. Let's get us some core wood. Maybe the real troll under the bridge was the friends we made along the way. Hey, you calling my friend a troll? I'll have you know. He is, but he's a lovable troll. Now that's when you show up in chat, Andy. Now you show up. Show up right now. He's probably in the stream, to be fair. He's probably just playing Arena. The worst name. There you are. There he is. The real trolls were the French chef we made along the way. Yes, you're playing the addicting, but yeah, that's fair. Rude, but that's fair. You're playing the horribly named but rather addicting game. Arena Breakout Infinite. God, it's such a bad name. I cringe every time I hear it. Yeah, that's pretty much me when I hear it. How you doing? How you doing, Andy? How's the extracting going? I had a couple good matches before I started. I had a really bad one where I lost a bunch of my stuff, but then I had a really good one where I went in with a knife and came out with like some really good guns. So it made up for it. Also, I killed like 3 operators as a scav and brought back like 600k of loot. It was great. Sadly, you did it off stream. Oh, I did everything off stream, didn't I? Rip. Just had the best run though. Nice, you love to see it. I've had some like real solid runs. As soon as like...
When you look at the dark side, careful you must be. For the dark side is kinda ugly. They have no skincare routine and they're always bringing people back from the dead or something.
That is true. I can confirm that is how that works. Can I... How do I... Is it control click? Okay, I've been playing too much of Arena Breakout, and I just went to put all this stuff in the cart in the way that you do it in that game, and it didn't work. It didn't work at all. Yeah, what'd you get in the run? Anything exciting? Did you manage to find a stack of bullets that are $25,000 a bullet? That was wild. Still not had anything that good since then. So we couldn't see you react to Dear Boy talking. Wait. You did it off stream. Wait, what did I do off stream and couldn't react to Dear Boy talking? Found a cowhide backpack with 25 slots worth 65k, and a nuclear node detector worth 250k, diamond ring worth 80k, along with some misc items totaling 600k worth, as in a scav run. Well, all of that within the same scav run? So you made like 1.5 mil or something? If that's the case, that is actually insane. I mean, either way, that's still pretty insane. Right, let's chop these trees down. First time you put that up and he started talking to you, your roommate? No, I did that on stream. What do you mean? Oh, where did this guy come from? I killed him and put him up on stream. Oh. Oh, stewards! Alright, I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, and then almost get hit. Kill this bloody Shaman. Missed. Gotcha. Eat that. Now I can actually kill them. Stop right there, criminal scum. Haha! Blocked! Weren't expecting that, were you? Me either. The blessing of Eichthir was what allowed that to happen. Okay. Back to the chop. Did I miss it? I guess you must have, yeah. Because I definitely did that on stream. It was like right at the end of one of the streams. I think it was a stream that probably went till like 1:15 midnight. But I definitely did it on stream. Okay, can you guys bugger off? Not even your families love you, if you even have a family. Oh god, there's more of them. Not another shaman. Come on, guys. I just want to chop down the forest that you live in. I just want to destroy your entire real estate. Your entire place where you live. I just want to, you know, drive the prices up. I want to gentrify the woods so that you have to move out. Why does that make me the bad guy? Just because I'm white and... Hold on. Hold on now. Okay, there we go. He's dead. Does that make me the police? No, stop. Stop that. The total value of all items, including the backpack and node detector and ring. Not my best run overall, but my best scav run by far. Yeah, okay. Still, yeah, pretty solid. Yeah, the best, I think probably the best scav run I had was the one that I had just before stream, where I got 650k worth of stuff. Starting from nothing, that's pretty damn good. Okay, could you guys just stop, please? Shaman. Shaman, no. Oh, what? I missed. Alright, pretend you've got the Mosin. No, he's out of here. It would have been hilarious if I hit that. It was never going to happen, though. Okay, it's control click. Am I even going to be able to get this thing out of here? Is it just going to be, like, way too heavy? Possibly. Alright, BRB. I'm going to check KO Perico real quick. I'm still going to be in stream, but won't chat as much since I got to focus. Isn't that the plot of the Lorax? I am the Lorax. I chop down the trees. Wait. No, wait. Maybe. He was trying to protect the forest from gentrification, I guess. So yeah, I guess so. I am the anti-Lorax. Who is the guy that faces up against the Lorax? Is it just Big Industry? I don't remember that movie. Oh my god, there's more of them! Why do these people live in their homes? Ow! Bastard, somebody hit me into him. Alright, you guys done now? Can I continue chopping down the woods where you live? So disrespectful. Saying you're white, I just remembered this video I watched. Oh my god, I can't even, sorry, I can't even read chat because another bloody shaman's back. Nobody invited you here, sir. Don't care if you live here. I need to come here at not nighttime. Okay. Remember the video I watched where you were going, where they were going, people call me white, then they put white face paint on their face to show they're not white. Bugger off. There's so many of them. Exterminate them. Please exterminate them. They're ruining the housing market. Wait, no, actually, I think that's me, isn't it? My portfolio! Okay, can I read chat now? Am I allowed? Then someone follows with black and a Chinese person followed with yellow. Then an Indian girl was like, people call me brown unironically without realizing the color literally blended into her. What? Is that like some kind of prank show or something? Okay, I think I can chop down a tree in peace. We'll see. I don't have much axe left, so probably not. Can I get any tree? Okay, no, that's it. We're done. My axe is broken. I'm going home. The bloody shaman's back again. And also I am hungry. Don't! Okay, what can I snack on? Honey? Another shaman! God, it's specifically the shaman just keeps showing up. Stop trying to heal the forest. It's dead already. Okay, where's my cart? It is over this way. Lucky I have the GPS tracker on it now. And we can go home. Which is... this way? Wait, where is home? I mean, it's this way, but I don't see it on the compass for some reason. The Onceler? It's big industry versus big industry TM versus big tree TM. I am currently big industry, so take that, Lorax. Aren't you technically creating the housing market? Well, I think they live amongst the trees, so the trees are kind of their houses. Look, just because this doesn't look like a tree to you, a straight white person, straight white man, doesn't mean it's not a house. God damn, it's so disrespectful. Gross. People were trying to prove a point that they're not the color people call them, but when it came to the Indian girl, she kind of proved she was the color. Right, I see. I was like, well, no, I actually am brown. Alright, we are back in civilization. Now let's drop all this core wood off. Blaming others for your problems, you're just like a good just like any good politician. Hey, somebody's got to run this place. And it certainly isn't this guy. How did I miss that? Honestly. that was really upsetting. Alright. I'm gonna unload my cart into the warehouse. As you can see, I can unload it straight into the warehouse. Through the door. And definitely not through the wall. That wouldn't work. That would be nonsense. Repair my cart a little bit because somebody damaged it. Alright, we've got a bunch of core wood. I think some of these chests are actually full now. So... that's a thing. Yeah, that one's still got space. Core wood, shaman face, grey beard eyes. Sort that. Okay. Cool. Now I should actually build something.
I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt.
Including those greybeards? Those things are damn annoying. Did I chop down your house? If so, I'm not going to say I'm sorry because that would be a lie. I'm not sorry. You deserved it. Bloody woods girl. Okay. I'm just kind of putting off actually starting to build something. What should I build? What should be the thing that I should build? But also, are you sure there wasn't a spawner nearby? No, I'm not. But it was nighttime, so that was my guess. God, it's so foggy. Are you her father? If I was, she should be left there for eternity. I would certainly not go and get her. Disgrace. Justin is yellow. Am I? Wait, I'm not Justin. Wait, am I Justin? I've lost track. Am I Justin or am I James? I think I'm Justin. Right? Let me just make some arrows real quick. I accidentally made some fire arrows. So now I've just got those taking up an inventory slot. Barn for the dead horse, stables. Okay. I did actually have a plan. Originally. I know. Shocker. But I did actually have a plan. Let me see. Oh man, I'm so warm. Okay. There we go. You guys can't see it, but I've got a reference image. Alright, we're gonna build ourselves a stable. That's what we're gonna start with. You never had a plan, stop with the lies. Hey. 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 Is what horses eat, and we're going to build a stable. There we go. See, I've got a plan. I don't think that constitutes a plan. Where do I want to put this stable? Like here, maybe? This is as good a place as any. Well, it's not as good a place as any because I don't have a crafting bench here. Now it's as good a place as any. Alright, so I need to do something like this. Let's start at the back here. Just gonna go all the way up here. That's probably large enough that way. And then I'm going to bring it over this way. I'm going to say 5 wide. And then I'm going to bring this in this way. Okay. I've got a great plan. It's going to be fantastic. You're going to love it when it's done. It's going to be great. Dutch Vandalin during the entirety of Red Dead Redemption 2. So I've got Red Dead Redemption 1 now, courtesy of Heckler, and I really would like to actually play it. But it's not... I don't want to play it off stream, but it's also not going to fit into the streaming schedule for quite a while. Because we're kind of on a binge of these style games, like survival crafting games. And we're not going to be doing like an RPG style thing for probably quite a while. Alright, I should be able to get away with just normal poles for this, like normal wood. So, I think I want it to be... That's probably high enough there for the first part. And then I'll get some... Ooh, is that gonna... It'll need some extra supports, won't it? Oh, actually, no. That'll... If that connects, then they should support each other? Yes. That won't work this way, but I can add poles in there. Go there and there. That's fine. And then we'll go 2, maybe 3. And then put poles at the third point. Oh, yeah. Start from the bottom, genius. You can't build from the top down. It doesn't work. This ain't Minecraft. Okay, something like that'll be nice. So this will be the back of the stables. And then at the front, that same area will be giant barn doors, which I have realized is probably not going to work so well because I've made it odd. It's 3 wide and the barn doors are 2. Well, I'm gonna have to assess that problem like very shortly because I'm gonna have to build that very shortly. So, well, I'm sure it's fine. You know what? I'm just gonna make it. I'm gonna make it over here. I'm gonna make this slightly shorter. It's gonna be a slightly off-centered door, which is not gonna trigger anyone. Promise, trust. And it's going to be fine. We're going to go door there. And we're going to go door there. And then we're going to go pillars there. So the front's going to be a little different to the back. But it's going to work out just fine. Okay, I think that'll be fine. That's the first part of it. Stable, you geniusness. That's me. I'm a geniusness. He has a plan. It's a very good plan. The best plan... the best of plans. He knows many people who have made plans in the past, and they are very good at plans. The best of them, and they all say... that his plans are better than everyone else's plans. The best plans. That's right. And if you say the word plan enough, then people will think you have one. I think that's how it works. Alright, let's go like this. I am gonna want... Nope, stop that. I'm gonna want probably some windows in here. So let's slap that in first. And then we'll spin this around. We'll go like that. That is... probably a little bigger than I had planned. Which we all know I did. I planned. I'm good at plans. We know that. We know that about me. It's fine. It'll all come together in the end. I know exactly what I'm doing. You sure you don't want to just use core wood here? Yes, I'm sure. I want to save the core wood for the walls, the palisades or whatever. If I have to use core wood, it'll only be as like supports in the center, which I think I will have to do. But I don't want to do it in like the edges of the entire structure. I would like to save as much of that as possible. I forgot how satisfying it is to build in this game. It's been like, what, 2 weeks or something since we actually played? Alright, That's gonna have to be slightly different at the top. We can fix that easy enough. Okay, it's starting to take shape, quite literally. Alright, that's kind of the main structure. Yeah. Yeah. Now we will probably want to put some core wood pillars in for supports for the roof, because the roof is gonna be big, lad. It might not. Wait, why is that snapping on there? That'll have to go there. Did I? 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, yeah. I did it right. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. Alright, let's just leave it like that for now. And I want to start building the roof. I might have to do some kind of stairs up there. I don't know if I'll have like permanent stairs, but I will definitely have some stairs for construction. Okay, that didn't work. Look at me janking out. God damn it, stop. Alright, do I want this to be flush with that, or do I want it? Yeah, I think so. I think this will just go straight up. And I want this to go all the way to the top. So that will now connect onto here. That should be able to support that easily enough, I think. The problem is I can like barely actually reach up there unless I do it this way. Okay, we've got that side, and then we'll do the same on the other side, obviously. And then right at the top we can do that triangle one. Okay. This should work fine. Hey Joey, how you doing? The title of the stream gave me a chuckle. My friends tried to get me into this game. It's a good game. I'm really enjoying it. Also, I'm glad you got a chuckle on my terrible intro. Oh, a terrible title. Okay, can I get that to go? Oh, God, the sun. There's so much sun involved. My sun. 45-degree angle. Do I need to? Okay, we'll just leave it like that for now. We'll put the cap on it and then we'll see how it looks. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, no, it is. Okay. Thank you for the Wallalo. Sea Goat Enki. I appreciate the follow. Hope you're well. Oh no! I've run out of wood. Struth. I'm halfway through the damn thing. You know what? I might tweak the window at some stage. Yeah, I think this is actually going to be up there. I started with it like that, but I think I'm going to put it up higher. So we are going to need to go and chop some trees so that we can complete our stable. So this is just like the start of it. There is got to be more to it, obviously. Can you actually get horses in this game? I don't actually know if you can get horses. Because if we could make that a stable and then actually put horses in it, that would be cool. A lot of these buildings are just kind of going to be aesthetic. But if we can make them functional, that would be good. Okay, gonna lurk for the rest. Have a great stream. We got sleeping to do. Yeah, no worries, man.
Stay a while and listen.
Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your sleep. I'll catch you probably on Sunday if you're able to make the Warzone slash Arc slash Arena gaming night in Discord. Alright, trees. Don't read the book, judge the cover. No, wait. Don't judge the cover, judge the book. That's still not right. I'll get it eventually. The birds of a feather judge books together. Teach a man to be a book for a day, and he'll make friends along the way. It's probably one of those. A book in the bush is worth two birds of a feather. I think it's got to be one of those. It's got to be one of those that you're looking for. We probably don't want to cut down too many, I want to say beech trees? Birch trees? I don't know what these are. I always forget what they're called. Because they give me fine wood, and I just want normal wood. Don't judge a book by its cover, but the artist spent so much time drawing it. The amount of, I mean, you kind of have to judge a book by its cover. I bet that was, we were talking like, I think it was on Wednesday about sayings and how they've been like bastardized. They've been like cut in half and mean the opposite of what they used to. And I have a feeling don't judge a book by its cover used to have like an extra part of that. It'd be like, don't judge a book by its cover unless you've read the contents of its pages. No, that still means the same thing. But you know, like something extra to it that makes it mean the opposite. That feels like the kind of thing that they would have changed. Teach a man to read and he will become a library. Teach a man to be a library and he will have lots of books. Teach a man to have friends along the way and he's a book, baby. I think that's right. All right, we need to go have a nap after we drop off some wood. How much do I... Yeah, okay, so I am like fresh out of wood. All right, let's go to our drop-off space where the cart is. I'll actually bring the cart for the next one so that we don't have to come back as quick. Stop it! God, I have to get the exact pixel. All right, I'm gonna bring this around here. I'm gonna leave it there because I'm gonna have to go and repair my tools anyway. We do a repair there. We do a repair here. We grab the cart. Well, actually, I'll leave the cart there. I'll go have a lie down, and then I'll grab the cart, and we'll go harvest a bunch more wood so that we can finish the stable. Teach a man to checkpoint, and he will point out a check. Ah, maybe. It could work. Teach a man to drive, he will drive you crazy. Teach a fish, man. There you go. I think that's the one. I think we've landed on the correct one. Alright, let's pick up the cart. And let's go wooding. Don't know if that's right either. We need to like, I need to make one of those, what are they called? Like coffee table books? I need to make a coffee table book of all of the sayings. Of all of the bastardizations of all the sayings. Just like mash them all together and put them in a book. Someone would read that, right? No one. But I think it'd be funny all the same. Teach a fish, man. Quote of the year, honestly. Hey, I mean, I know that we're only like a month or so into the year, but I'll take it. Teach a fish to man, and man will the fish. You're right, Deathix. When you're right, you're right. Teach a fish, man. Ruh-roh. I don't know, I was trying to be like, oh, I'm Shaggy or something, but it didn't really work out. Didn't really make sense. Man, a fish, Teach. Teach, you're a fish, man. I don't know. Oh, look at all these trees, all in a line. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, you're a fish, Raggy. Oh, no. Please. Okay, that's a lot of trees falling on each other. If I can get this to fall down. Whoa! Not on me. Not on me, please. Okay, that kind of worked. There we go. Chop, chop. Teach a man to fish. No, teach a man to man and fish will fish. Fishes be fishing. Seriously, this chat is a free mental therapy. I don't know about the therapy part of it, but yeah. Yeah. Certainly a free mental. That's what we aim for. A mental hospital a day teaches a fish. Okay, I've got all the wood up my butt. What? That one was just that wasn't even like innuendo. That was, what are you doing? That was literally in your endo. Stop! Stop! Alright, let's put everything in here. Put my wood into this cart. And chop some trees down. This is reminding me of the butchered versions of how it feels to chew 5 gum. Which is how it chews to 5 gum feels. Man, I remember those ads. And I also, I never saw that one specifically that you're talking about. But I do also remember Google Translate to Chinese, to Russian, to Japanese, back to English kind of vibe. And they were always funny to read. How it feels when I get chewed by gum. It feels gum to chew 5. Man, fish, teach. Man, fish, man, fish, man, teach. Now I sound like a sim. If they were actually using real words. Now we just need to like muddle up all the letters and like the sounds of man and fish and teach, and we can just speak Simlish. And no one will know what we're saying. A mental hospital a day keeps the fish away. A mental hospital in the bush. That's just Australia, baby. Wait. I think we got lost again. Okay, put this in my cart. Chop down some of these saplings. Just because they're in my way. Oh. An apple a week raises a village. What? One apple for an entire week. I don't know that would raise a village. What, a village of ants? That would raise a village of ants, to be fair. You didn't clarify which... It wasn't a human village. So, I think that actually checks out. It takes a village raised by ants. Man, God damn it. No, that's terrible. That's not even funny. Alright, my axe is almost broke. Okay, my axe is broke. I could technically get more stuff, like running everything into things, but it's probably... It can be more efficient, but it can also be way slower. Alright, don't break the cart. Alright, we're fine. We got the cart back up. We've probably got enough wood to finish the barn now. A doctor a day keeps the apples away. Yeah, if one works to the other, then they have to work in reverse, right? A doctor a day makes you fish for a man. Apples. A bird in the bush is worth an apple of the feather. Yep. That sounds right. Alright, let's take all of these and then let's put them all through the wall into my warehouse that turns into a building during the full moon. No, it turns into a house during the full moon? That's how that works, because it's a warehouse. So funny. Okay, repair the axe and now build the stable. So we will have to move... I might do this now. I will have to move this window because I don't like it there anymore. Just make that into normal walls. And then a window is going to be in this next section of the wall. There'll be a triangle in the triangle. So if we go like that, and that, and that, and that, and then I think if I just do the inverse on the inside, and then put... Okay, it's not quite snapping to the right spot. There, yeah, like that. And then along the bottom. Okay, I think I like that. I could make it... Stop. I could make it go all the way to the top, or I could make it a tighter triangle. But I think that works. Alright, let's just leave the door open for now. Don't judge a fish, read its book. This whole thing started about not judging a book by its cover. It was all just a ploy to make you all read the Fisher's book. It was like self-conscious about its writing skills. So it made us all think of nonsense to say, so that it could be like, ah, now mine doesn't seem so bad, does it? And now you're all gonna read a book by a fish. So joke's on you guys. Played yourself. Okay, go. And that one in there, if it will allow me. There we go. Now, I still need a bit of roof there, and I need the last part of that. How is that gonna work? Do I just continue up? Or do I need like this? That goes there, so that will be necessary. Because if we go... Oh yeah, that's right, I think it... Sorry. I think it does just... like leave a little bit of a triangle there, doesn't it? I don't think there's anything I can do to make that not have that gap at the top. Okay, that's fine. Alright, and the roof. Okay. That's the inside of that done. I kind of want to do something more with these pillars. Maybe I can just... Oh, it's like, it's not quite the right length there, is it? Well, I could do it like that, actually. Do like that, and then like that, maybe? I think that's fine. Should I have like a line running through the center as well? I'll leave it like that for now. Don't book a judge by its cover. That's right, you gotta... When you're hiring a judge, don't book him based on his cover. That's a big mistake. Alright, now... the actual stable part of this. Gotta get some beams out here. Probably gonna... Yeah, if I divide it like that... this part at the end does become a little bit different, doesn't it? Let me see my reference image. Yeah, it's kind of evenly spread, isn't it? No, but it can't be there because that doesn't work, so... This one will just be a little bit wider. I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Reference image? Are you cheating? Yes. I said I was going to have a reference image. This part is supposed to be flat though, and I don't know if that works. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, that will go across to there. And then this will go down to there. That is not what I wanted at all. Why is it like that? Okay, let me just finish these first, because I think they will hold at that distance. They shouldn't collapse. But then if I go like this... Will that hold there? Okay, that works. Yeah, that doesn't work. So it will have to have the support from this. And then across here. I don't actually think that's long enough. I think I'm gonna need to do another extension from there. What if I did? Could we go out another 3? I'm not sure what my justification is going to be for why this last one's so wide. Would that have 2 horses in it? Doesn't really make sense. Oh well, it doesn't need to make sense. Oh, you bar steward. The rest of them worked, but that one just didn't want to. Am I gonna run out of wood? I think I'm alright. Okay, we're going strong. Is that gonna collapse? No. Very cool. Okay, that is the vibe. And now, this is going to be the entrance section, so I need to make sure that works. But we're going to put some walls between so that the horses can't escape. And do I make it? I might just make it like that. I was thinking that I make the wall the way to the top, but it might actually be nicer to have that kind of vibe. I'm gonna have to like put that all the way to there, aren't I? Don't love that. This ground is like just slightly too high, or too low rather. Alright, let's go like there. So that is going to be a horse slot there. I think it'll just be the edge ones that'll have to go like right down to the ground. I think this works for the inside ones. Okay. And then goes here, and this will have to go further down potentially. Yeah, that will have to go. Like, you'll barely notice it unless you're really looking close, but I will know. God, I can't see anything. I'm just gonna have to hope that those are snapping as I want them to. Come on. Top 2? Yeah, there we go. Where is it? I think... Wait, is that even facing the right way? Yeah, it is. I literally can't see a thing. Like, I literally cannot see it. The problem is the torches in this game I find don't often help with lighting. The irony of that is not lost on me. Okay, it has helped in this instance. But sometimes I find like you put in like you're trying to do something in the dark and you pull out a torch and instead of making it easier to see, it just makes it really glowy and you still can't see, but it's really glowy now. Alright. That's not bad. We obviously have to put an actual roof on it. That's going to be the tricky part. Because it's supposed to be flat. Oh, you know what? I know what can go in here. Barrels. This can be like grain storage or something. Or hay. Or something like that. This can be the storage. And then there can be a horse in there. And a horse in there. And then this is how you get inside this part. I don't really know what goes on in here, but some does. Can confirm. And we've got to get our way up to the top. And then I think it will just be floors. Because it's supposed to be flat. And I think it will look better flat. I don't know if it's gonna need this crossbeam through here. I think that part is gonna make it look worse. Hopefully I'll be able to remove it. Because I don't mind these lines going up this way, but the ones going across that way, I don't love as much. I'll have to add a bunch of torches as well, so we can see this thing properly. Alright. Almost done. Missing requirement, you son of a bitch. Okay. Now I'm going to test if I can remove these. I feel like I should be able to. Okay, I think that looks like it'll stay. That'll give me enough wood to finish like one of these. Alright. We're gonna need more wood then, I suppose. Ow, my legs. Oh my goodness, I haven't eaten anything for ages. I didn't realize how starving I was. Okay. Let's go have a quick nap. And then go chop some more trees down. Man, you go through wood real quick in this game. When you build an entire village out of wood, unsurprisingly, you run out of that resource fairly quickly. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild? Eventually, I do plan on using stone. Mainly for the Gigaspire. I don't know if I'll use it for other buildings. I kind of like just the all wood vibe. So we might end up literally just using it for the spire. I do like this exit down here. Alright, let's go chop some more trees. Do I need to take my cart? It's probably best that I do. She's stored conveniently around the back. Give you the right position. Okay, where were we with the chop? We were somewhere over here. Doesn't really matter. We can start new. So chat, got any fun lumberjack stories? Any stories you tell with your friends when you go out lumberjacking on the weekends, which I know you all do? Any cool ones that you tell every time there's a new person around? It's like, oh, gotta tell this lumberjacking story. It's the best I've ever listened to, best I've ever heard. Weekends? What do you take me for, an amateur? Yeah, actually. Does that need to be a question? I'm a professional woodworker. I do it every night. Ah, I see. You work your wood all the time. No times for breaks. That makes sense. So, what... Do you have any tales that you tell your other woodworkers? See, the weekends is just when it's like a communal thing. When it's a group effort. The, working your wood through the week is standard. But then on the weekends, you gotta work your wood with a friend. And that's when you have the tales. That's when you've got to have some kind of lumberjack story, you know? Gotta keep it light. It's never any effort when there's a group. Everything's easier with a group. Many hands make my wood work. Wait. Many hands on my wood work. No. Teach a man to work my wood for a day. No, hold on. My wood is a fish. I think we've lost it again. Many wood make your hands work. True. Very true. Oh. Chop chop. Teach a wood to man as a fish, and it lives a day on another day. Teach your man how to be a fish, and he would. Oh, I think that's the wrong kind of wood, isn't it? We'll get it. We'll workshop it. All right, let's put everything in here as we do. We've still got a bit of axe left, so we should be right for a bit. Also, how you doing, Wordle Fact? How are you? Oh, man. Really get worked up working my wood. Really work up a sweat. Come back! Would a fish man teach if a fish man could would? How many fish could a man teach fish if a fish man could teach wood? How would you fish with a man? Well, how? Alright, we've still got a little bit of axe left. Yes. Yeah, I agree. How would you? Yes. Alright, tiny bit of axe left. This will probably chop this and then won't actually get to harvest it, I think. Oh, you bastard! How did you survive that? Alright. That should be enough wood to finish the stables. And then I think it'll actually be close to end of stream time. Man, it's kind of flown by tonight. At least for me it has. I guess it's all this talk about wood and fish. Don't know if that's true. Okay, this bush is really in an annoying spot. Nope, not the storage. Could you just bugger off? God, they're annoying. My cart's getting a bit busted up. Alright, let's go drop this off. Fix up the cart. Finish the stables. That is what we weekend lumberjacking sessions do. You know how it is. Gotta jack all that lumber. Yeah. That's you know, you can't get it all jacked during the week, so you get some friends around in the weekend and you jack it together. I don't make the rules.
On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
No, on the other hand is another lumberjack. Wait, hold on a second. Let's repair this, Bosh, and let's go and repair our axe, and then finish the stables. So nobody actually ended up answering my question. Can you get horses in this game? Have we built stables where we cannot put horses? Or can you actually get horses? Slap that in. Hey, Poldre. How you doing? No, you can't get horses. No horses. But you can put a pet boar in there, I guess. Oh, I see. Okay, so it'll be an aesthetic. It'll be an aesthetic stable. That's fine. Whoop. Okay. Connected, so there we go. Okay, there is our stable. One horse goes in here. One horse goes in here. When I can make barrels, don't know when that will be, but I think you can get barrels. I will put like barrels in here, be like a grain storage kind of thing. And then the main area in there, I don't really know what you'd use that for, but I will say, unless you plan to do it off stream, there will be no pet animals for you because taming in this game isn't great. Is it just like super tedious? Alright, let's put some lighting in. Kind of a little bit floaty at the back there, but it is what it is. And let's put one there and one there. I'm gonna get rid of that, and I'm gonna put that in somewhere a bit more sensible. We'll put ourselves a little shack for that to live in, like we've done with the rest of them. And then we'll put some torches in here. Alright, should I put... I probably should put something actually in here. What would I put in the, like, main kind of area of a stable like that? What would I do? Hey, Storharan, how you doing? That's how I'm pronouncing that. Have you played Enshrouded? How does Valheim compare? I've seen a lot of people play Enshrouded. Unfortunately, I haven't played it myself yet, so I couldn't say. And once again, I did forget to put first playthrough in the title, because this is my first playthrough of Valheim. I keep forgetting to add that in. But I have heard a lot of good things about Enshrouded. Oh, I've accidentally put that in a weird spot. Can I still build? No, that's like the only one that I've got here. Okay, good to know. Let's put it there, and we'll fix up the roof and everything in a sec. I think that's all of them. Okay. So, we might have to move it a little bit. But that is fine. I think I probably need a 45-degree angle here, don't I? So it will be there. Oh, I should probably do it with the actual beams, shouldn't I? So it'll be a little bit of extra space for it than I usually give. But that's fine. Where's the... Oh, there's the seam. There we go. Nice. I've been wanting to get into these types of survival crafting games, but I don't know which one to begin with. Yeah, man, I've been like... I hadn't actually done these games really at all until a couple months ago when I decided to start with... I think I started with No Man's Sky, and then I did Grounded. And then I've done Valheim. I was going to do Sons of the Forest, but it didn't work. I guess it depends on, like, what you want the focus of the game to be to some extent, and if you're looking for a certain kind of genre and style. Because at least all the ones that I've played have all been pretty solid, and they've had their pros and cons to them. And generally, when I play stuff, I like to start off vanilla, and then when I find something that really annoys me, I'll just mod it out. Just kind of tweak it a bit. And, you know, especially for a first playthrough, people can have complaints about that. Fair enough, but I just want to enjoy my game. the way that I want to enjoy it, so I will just like tweak stuff if I need to. Okay, well, that is that part done. Oh, that's right. Now I know what I need. I need some torches in there. That's what I need. There we go. There we go. That's the new stable. Can anyone guess where I got the inspiration for this stable from? If you know, you know. I mean, it's probably not a very uncommon stable design, but if I get like this angle, there we go. That's it there. Stable complete. I like it. Now I've just got to put barrels in the far end one and then we're good. I think I would like a game with a lot of crafting but also co-op or open world online servers. Hightail also looks fun. Oh yeah, that's the newest one, isn't it? The like they've been working on that for ages. I don't think that's actually, I think that's very alpha at the moment, so I probably wouldn't go with that one. You want a lot of crafting but also co-op or open world online servers. No, No Man's Sky is a pretty good one to, if you're looking for like a nice open world kind of thing with a, it's got some decent amount of crafting in it, and they've added so much to that game that you can just not play half of it and you'll still get a full game's worth out of it. Like, they've just added so much to it. If you're focusing on like a main story kind of thing, don't. If you want to play No Man's Sky, the main story's fine, but it's very like I am 14 and this is deep. It's not like, it's not as thought-provoking and as exciting as it thinks it is, but it's still, it's good enough. And where it really shines is the all the extra stuff they've added into it. If you want something that has a bit better of a story, oh, we've got ads. God damn it. Okay, I'll wait for the ads, then I'll continue that train of thought. Alright, what else can I do for the last kind of 15-ish minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes? Like, let's be realistic, 30 minutes. I could start doing this part. This part will take forever. I probably was going to do this part off stream, building out this, because I've got like wood on those upper layers. That will take a really, really long time. Maybe I could do just another small shack. Depends how much I've got. Like how much wood. 117. Okay, no, I'll go out and get some more wood. That won't be enough. From a picture. Yeah, that's where I got the inspiration from a picture. But a picture of what? Or a picture from where? Alright, I've repaired my axe. Good, good. Let's go get ourselves... Oh, I thought I broke my card already. Just flipped it, it's fine. Get myself one final load of wood. And then see if I have time to build a small little shack somewhere. Just another small one with a main room. Like a kitchen and a bedroom. Also, the ads are done now. So, as I was mentioning before the ads hit, if you want something that's got a bit more story to it, you don't go with No Man's Sky, because that's got a lot of stuff in it and it's great fun.
From the Lordess of Last Sea to the Midas of Hearthfire, It will happen soon. Very soon.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, you don't go to that for the story. You go to Grounded for the story. That's got like that's got a fair bit of combat focus to it. It's got some great building mechanics. The story is solid. You can play co-op, and there's a fair bit of stuff you can do in that as well. But that's not like a hosted online server as such. That's like I think that's like a local server that you just host co-op with a friend kind of thing. Like I think it's like peer-to-peer kind of thing rather than, you know, open servers. I think a lot of them are probably like that, to be fair. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it's a stable. Thanks, man. I might try No Man's Sky. I like the look of the graphics in that game. Yeah, I would say it's a good place to start for something like this. If you like the look of it especially, and if you want to do like a sci-fi kind of thing, just because there's so much, like there's so much to it now. If you don't feel like doing one part of it, you kind of almost don't have to, depending on what it is. Some parts you still have to do at least to a certain extent, but some parts of it you can just be like, look, I don't really feel like I want to do that part, but this other part looks sick, so you can just do that. Oh my god, how did you get up there, sir? Sir? How did you get up there? I don't think this is how physics works. You know what? It's fine. I'll just chop down this tree and try not to have all of them land on me. Oh my god, it almost landed on me. But it didn't. Ooh. Whoa. Ah! Oh my god, that swung to get me, I swear. Oh my god, that one almost got me as well. Can you guys chill? Yikes. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it's covered in ass. No, what? Why are you sitting on a photograph? What's wrong with you? We've got a sexy hydration as well. Okay, well that will properly scare people off. You can't park there, sir. You cannot park there, sir! Okay, I've got to put my wood in the cart. I'm also not rested anymore, so I've probably got to go home and sleep. And when we get to the bedroom, I can do the sexy hydration. I think that checks out. Alright, let's leave that there. Let's go have a little nap. Where should I put another shack? It probably shouldn't be on this side because I've got one there and I've got the lodge there and I've got the manor there, or the mansion there. So it should probably be on the other side of the warehouse over there somewhere, maybe. Alright, while we're sleeping, let's sexy hydrate. You're welcome. Okay, I should probably go to the forge. I'm kind of debating whether or not I make myself another forge over the other side. Because I really like this forge. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's like, I like the little extension setup with the chimney stack and stuff like that. But because I'm sleeping in the mansion now, every time I have to come back over to here to like fix my axe. Very annoying. It's not that far, I'm just being a sook, but all the same. Alright, let's finish chopping up this massive trees back here. there. You can never have enough forges. Ooh, just put forges. Put a forge in every house. Every house in Clarenston. Wait, no, it's not Clarenston. It's Clarenston, yeah. Every house in Clarenston, yeah. We will have a forge. I can't be bothered doing that, actually. Build a home forge so you can finally participate in Forged in Fire. Is that like a milsim FPS? Or is that like... Is that a slightly different name that sounds very similar? I am not good enough for like milsims. I'll never play Armor. I'll never play like Hold the Line. Is that another one of them? I think I tried one of them. I can't remember what it was called. I tried one that was kind of heavy on the milsim, and I was just like, well, back to my terrible war zone. I know it's bad, but at least I know I don't die immediately all the time. No, it's a TV show where 4 people make blades in a competition. Oh, is that the, It Will Kill? Is it that show? Is that what that show's called? I don't think I've ever seen it, but I've, like, definitely seen clips from it. A lot of clips from it, if it's that show. I'm familiar with, like, the memes around it to some extent. It is that one? I see. I haven't watched it, but I'm definitely tangentially familiar with it. I think I've even quoted it before. And I haven't even watched it. There's like a few things like that I actually haven't watched, but just because of pop culture and people referencing it that I watch and everything, I'll end up referencing it even though I've never seen it before. I feel like that happens a lot. What was his name again? Doug Marcadia, that guy? That's the guy, that's the one. Oh! Oh! I really need some like mushrooms or berries or something. Oh my goodness, bit of a chain reaction there, you love to see it. Ooh. Ah! Okay, fall down on those. Yes, beautiful. They all kind of broke themselves. Exactly what I was hoping for. I used to think he said it will kill, but apparently he says it will keel, which stands for keep everyone alive. Oh, so it's not just him saying it with an accent. It actually is a different word that means a different thing. Or a, well, I guess an acronym. The more you know. Also, yeah, there's so many media I've never seen or played that I quote on the daily. Yeah, I'm just like, I can't think of any of them off the top of my head, but I know for a fact there's like a bunch of things. Like, I mean, Anchorman has like a bunch of quotes in it that I've quoted semi-regularly that I still have never seen and I don't really plan on seeing. Some things are just like really quotable, but I don't necessarily want to watch them. I used to and still do quote Still Wakes the Deep Scottish horror game a lot before playing it. I did play it recently. It's so good. Isn't that like, didn't that only come out like last year or maybe the year before or something? I have heard good things about that. It's not my kind of game, but I have heard it's good. You're on like an oil rig or something, and there's a whole bunch of horror stuff that goes on. That could be like an interesting game to do for Halloween one time, if I brought back the Halloween streams. That's not fair, he's got a gun from the future. He's got a gun from the future. Is that a quote from Anchorman, or is that Back to the Future? Came out in like 2024, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. It was recent. It's fairly recent. It was either last year or the year before. Quote from Anchorman, okay. I don't know that quote, but I know obviously the I love lamp and well that escalated quickly. They're the main ones. There's probably other ones. Oh, my axe is broken. Okay, that's enough wood for me then. Let's go put it in the warehouse and then let's see if we have enough time to build a small little house over the other side of town. And then we'll finish up. You are on an oil rig with the scariest thing on the planet. Scottish people. Also creepy aliens, but mainly the first. Yeah, the Scots. The bloody Scots. My wife is part Scottish, so I don't change anything about what I just said. Over to the warehouse. Park it in the loading. I should make this like an actual loading zone. Maybe, you know what? I think I actually will. Because it makes no sense that I constantly walk around the back here. Hold on. Let's see if we can make it a little loading zone. Will this work? How do I want to make this? That. Do I remove some of those? Will that reach that distance? Okay, I think so. Yeah. And let's put 45 degrees in there. Do I want that to be there actually, or do I want it to be like this? Hold on, if I can make it do what I want. I cannot. That's not right. Why is it like that? Does it have to be like... Is it just the wrong size there? Kind of annoying, but it'll work. It'll be fine. You won't notice. Was it that way? Or was it that way? What have I done? What have I done here? There is where it needs to go. There. Okay. Hold on, let me catch up on chat. That Anchorman quote was basically just that one RimWorld playthrough. Cough, cough, medieval grenades. Yeah, that did escalate quickly. And it was cheating. Still upset about that. Anyway, I gotta go. Probably won't be back before stream end. Not gonna say either way. Since the last time I promised to be back, I was a whole minute late. Yeah, disgusting, honestly. Just quite unforgivable, I agree. Never promise anything ever again. Never promise me or my son ever again. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the stream. How do I want to do this? I think I've bitten off more than I can chew here, and I think I'm all out of chew. I don't think that's how that goes. So should I remove that? Maybe I should remove this. Stupid idea. Oh, well there is, like, it is that actually might be fine. If we put it like this kind. Yeah, this could actually work really nicely. I could actually be a genius. We all know that's not true. Shut your mouth. That is not where I... Yeah. That didn't go where I wanted it. Okay, there we go. And now... Is that gonna go there somewhere? There. Ah! Fallen. It's not fair, he's got a grenade from the future. Oh, that was where the quote was supposed to be. I see. See, this is the problem with not having seen it. Imagine leaving early, kind of toxic. Gross. Absolutely gross. Who would do that? Not me. That doesn't really work there. Why does that side work a little better than the other side, though? Like that, maybe? Like that? Yeah. That works. How do I take off snapping? There we go. Let's go like that. And then, whoa, don't get stuck in there. Oh. It's like really low down. Why is it so low down now? The other side, it wasn't that low. It's like, it's almost going where I want it to, but then it's just going off to the side weirdly, and I accidentally right-clicked then. I think that'll have to do. Nah, it's not in the right spot. I don't know why the other side could do it, but this side can't. Oh, there we go, that'll do. Maybe? Sure. Now, Is there a way I can make this look a little less weird? If I put... that one? I don't know, will that look less weird? Probably not. I don't want to like get anything in the way of this because otherwise it'll be hard to get through. Thank you for the daily prayers, dumbass. I hope you have a good rest of the day. If I put like a 45 degree, no, because that's already what that is. Nah, that doesn't work. It's starting to look like a bloody spider warehouse now. You'll love to see it. Maybe I get rid of this part. I'm just gonna do like major renovations to something that I've had here for ages. Do I change that? Just trying to think how I could. If I were to get rid of that and that, how would I do this? Is that gonna be better if I do that? Nah, I don't want to. It'll take way too much effort to change it round. I think it was fine the way it was. Alright, let's get some lighting for this little loading dock. Alright, let's unload everything. Quick stack that in there. Boom. Yeah, so that's the loading dock. That's where we go to load up all the wood from the cart, or the stone from the cart. It goes through the wall and into the warehouse. So there we go. We've made tweaks to the warehouse. I was originally talking about whether we add another house in over here, but I think I've spent all my time doing this instead. Whether or not that was the right call is anyone's guess. It probably wasn't, but I like that there's actually somewhere to park the cart now rather than it just being the de facto spot where I keep going with it and then it not really making any sense anyway. Just trying to think if there's like a way I could slightly tweak that. It's probably fine. Alright, so we made the warehouse. And... sorry, we didn't make the warehouse. We tweaked the warehouse. And we made the stables. And we made the stables. And I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. I think that's looking good. We've got our little 2 stable areas there. And then that'll be a storage area when we have barrels and stuff and can put it in there. We should probably put something on the inside here. More than just an empty space, but I don't know what that'd be at this point, so just gonna leave it for now. Close the door. Kill this guy. And say that's all, folks, for the YouTube video. And then I'll kind of go over and do repair my axe, repair my tools, go to sleep, and then start the wrap up. Oh, did I end up getting... Oh yeah, I did end up building a workbench at the back of the stable. I really like these little kind of huts for the workbenches. It's a cool look. It's a nice way of like extending out the range so that we can still keep building stuff without just like slapping them in the middle of the dirt like that. It means that we can actually have them make sense with the build. Alright, let's go to bed and wrap her up. Alright, it has just saved, but that's fine. Boom. That wasn't too bad. There was a fair bit of chopping of trees, but you know, we got a whole ass stable in. I was a bit worried about kind of what to, or how to do this, the stable and everything, but I think it looks great. I think next time maybe we look at like an archery range or something. But for now, yeah, we've made some good progress. Next time? That's right, there will be a next time. As the schedule will define now. Tomorrow is a no stream day. No streams on Saturdays anymore, and god damn it, there's ads. There's bloody ads. Now we're gonna have to wait. Why you gotta do me like this? Why's it gotta be this way, chat? Why does Daddy Bezos have to do this to me? Can't believe you've done this. Gross. I have no ads, and as far as I'm concerned, everyone else is irrelevant. Rude. How dare you? Everyone else needs to hear the schedule too, so you're just gonna have to keep your hair on, and we'll wait the 30 seconds so that we can do a proper outro, and then I can go to bed. Because I'm very tired. We could have like dragged it out another half hour. But I think the point that we'd kind of ended it at was a reasonable point to finish up anyway. It's usually we end up going way later than we're supposed to. So if anything, this is when we should be ending as it is. Alright, the ads are done. So, schedule. Tomorrow is a no stream day. We don't do streams on Saturdays anymore, so relax. I won't be here. Just have a chill time somewhere else, I guess. Sunday is going to be... Oh, Guess I'm back then.
I found out the Thalmor have him, and they don't let anyone go.
No, they did actually. I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm here again. So Sunday is a no stream.
Asshole.
Hey, Sunday is a no stream day. That will be just Warzone in the Discord, no streams. Monday will be a new indie game. Not sure what it will be. We played Plinbo the other week, and I really rate that game. It was really fun. I'm glad I played it. And when there's more content on that thing, I'll probably play it again. Tuesday is a no stream day as well. Wednesday, we're rimming with Rim Connect. It worked pretty well last time, I think. It was fun having just random stuff happening and chat dropping skulls and pussy for me. Cats. It was good time. Thursday is a no stream day, and then Friday back around to some more Valheim. So that is what the schedule is looking like. Now let me catch up on chat and go to bed. Stables, archery range, horse cemetery. Horse. Why do we want a horse cemetery? Is that so we can't have any horse-related incidents? Checks out. That seems like a good schedule. What? Monday is stables. Wednesday is archery range. Friday is horse stables. No, that's not what it says. Horse cemetery. I like how you go, Sunday will just be Warzone in the Discord, when really it's every day you don't stream, it's just Warzone in the Discord. That is not true. It's editing, and then every now and then I'll post like a video or a picture, and recently it hasn't even been Warzone, it's been Arena Breakout Infinite, which again has the worst name ever, but it's fun. Alright, also, I said hey, but hey Truman specifically, that was who said hey. I hope you're well. We are just gonna finish up the stream. I need to go to bed. I was up way too early this morning. And we're done here, so... Thanks everyone for watching. I'll catch you all again on Monday for the Indie Spotlight stream, or next week for some more Valheim. Bye!